It is the flawed product of a deranged mind. It has no place among us.
Okay, if I get one, if I had one will.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to grind Nell in the first Descendant. I'm also going to be showing you guys everything you're going to need to make Nell as powerful as possible. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your library, make sure that you have blueprint loot and RK loot as your set target rewards. This is going to make it to where when you fill the gauge at 100%, it is going to guarantee drop that loot box. So again, make sure that you have this set on target loot. The way you're going to do that is you're going to go to miscellaneous, and then you're going to find the blueprint loot or RK loot, and you're going to click on it. It's going to say acquisition information. You're going to click whatever button it tells you. For PC it's F. Once you click on that, then you're going to click on the button that says set as target reward. For PC it is G. As you can see here, these are all the missions that these two boxes can drop from. When completing these missions, this is how you're going to fill up the percent gauge for these target rewards. When you fill it up again to 100%, you will get the guaranteed drop. So the next thing you're going to want to do is actually unlock Axion planes. The way you're going to be able to do that is you're going to come to the quest board and you're going to do the main quest that is going to be given to you when you log in. If you have done this already, then you could just skip this part and just go straight into Axion planes. So once you head inside Axion planes, you're going to be greeted with a bunch of open world missions. These are going to be the missions you're going to be able to grind Nell's boxes in order to get the pieces. But if you look at all the missions, there are two that stand out. These are Operational Arena. Operational Arena missions are the only way you're going to be able to get the actual Nell box, the RK loot box. So make sure that you are doing this specific mission. How to tell apart an operational mission from a normal mission is by the teeth icon. It will also tell you that it is an operational mission on the bottom of the description. But if you could see, there is also a timer. So what this timer is whenever the wall crusher is killed every hour, the mission will rotate between all the missions on the open world. So it will randomly pick a mission on the open world that will become the operational mission. How you're going to go about this is by doing the two missions and finding out which one you do faster, and then just farm the one that you do a lot quicker. Again, just go between the two missions, do them the first time, and see which one you can clear quicker, and then just farm that one out. If you only care about getting the blueprint loot box, then I would highly recommend doing this mission called First Crater. This is the quickest mission in the entire open world map because you're going to be stationed in one area the entire time. So if you use characters like Inez or Bunny or Serena, you can definitely get this done really quickly. Again, use whatever you want. In the end of the day, it's all about having fun. Now going over the basic materials, starting off with Entropium. The way you're going to get this is by the mission completions from operational arenas. So the missions you're going to be grinding, you get this at the end of the mission. You're going to get around like 10 per mission. I think sometimes it can give you a little bit more. The other way you can get this, and the other way you're going to get every single other basic material, is by opening crates around the open world Axiom field. So if you actually hover around the main boss area or like outside of the wall crusher's dome, there's going to be a boatload of these boxes. You're just going to run them over with your motorbike or your hover bike, and you're just going to let your dog pick them up. If you don't have a fellow, then you're obviously going to have to get off your motorbike. But again, you're just essentially going to run around these boxes and collect every single basic material. This also works for every material in the game. So for now on, whenever I talk about basic material farms, I'm gonna go based off of this farm specifically, since you can grind all the basic materials here. Now for your reactor, you are gonna want to get yourself a non-attribute tech reactor. Make sure that it has these substats on it. These are gonna be the ideal substats. The cooldown and damage to Colossus is gonna be for bossing, and the cooldown and skill power damage is gonna be for mobbing. If you want to know a way to get a boatload of these reactors, you're going to want to come to Echo Swamp's abandoned zone, and you're going to come to this mission, the environment contamination zone, and you're actually going to do this strat with Jaber. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place your turrets exactly where I place them, kind of line them up in this area, and then specifically for this one on the bridge, make sure that it's on the line or the rail of the bridge. just place it right there. That's going to be the best spot for it. And essentially this is the Jaber method. This method was founded by Ornery Biscuit. I'll have her video in the description down below showing you guys how this farm works, and specifically I am using that build as well. That build is still relevant to this day. So pretty much how you're going to do this farm, after you place down your turrets, you are going to stand next to start mission. You're going to make sure that you have abandon mission on your quick slots so that you can abandon mission really quickly, and then you're just going to start the mission, activate your third ability, abandon the mission, start the mission, abandon the mission, start the mission, and then constantly make sure to keep your uptime for your third ability. Essentially make sure the purple diamonds are filled all the time, and yeah, you're just going to do that over and over. Honestly, this is the very boring way of doing it. You could just use bunny and then run the mission normally if you like. This is just really effective. Also, you get a shit ton of gold and a lot of cores as well while doing this, so I might have just found like one of the best gold farms. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Ornery Biscuit will update this Jaber method. Next, what you're going to want to grind out is the external components, which is going to be the Enlightenment set and the Plague and Hunter set. For the Enlightenment set on the left, make sure that you're using that for bossing, and then for the Plague and Hunter set, make sure that you're using that for mobbing. You can farm the Enlightenment set and Plague set from Sigma sectors, and then you can farm the Hunter set from Void vessels. Also, make sure that the order of the Plague and Hunter set is exactly as this image. Having it in this order is going to give you the most HP and defense for these two set pieces. Just so that the video isn't too long, I'm actually going to put the Transcendent mods and weapon in the same category, so make sure that you grind out a fully duped Secret Garden. This is going to be the best in slot weapon for Nell, and then for her Transcendent mods, you can get them from the operational arenas where you're grinding pretty much everything else. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be everything you're going to need in order to make Nell as strong as she could be. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.